Former presidential aspirant Jimmy Wanjigi has called for implementation of the 2010 Constitution. Wanjigi says that the current Constitution has not been fully tapped into, despite having important clauses intended to benefit the country. Grace Ahati with the details.
Businessman Jimmy Wanjigi, who was also the Safina Party presidential aspirant in the 2022 general election, has expressed disappointment in the implementation of the 2010 Constitution of Kenya. Speaking during the book launch of renowned gospel musician Reuben Kigame at Sitam Valley Road in Nairobi, Wanjigi noted that people's rights, which are provided for in the Constitution, have continued to be violated.
We have a great Constitution, but its implementers have been the greatest disappointment you can imagine, especially since you left Bwana CJ. We have seen disappointment after disappointment. And the rights that I know, you and I know each other for many years, the rights that you have championed over the years in civil society are being squashed every day.
The launch of Kigame's book titled Essays in African Christianity and Theology was also attended by various notable personalities, including former Chief Justice Professor Willy Mutunga and former Makueni Governor Kivuta Kibwana, among others. Referring to the Constitution, Mutunga noted that as much as it provides for a democratic and secular society, it also brings in values of religious tolerance that respect everyone's religious beliefs.
After the flood are not sufficient to suggest otherwise.
Commenting on the book, Kibwana noted that it will become part of the books on Christianity and African theology that will get people to think deeply about Christianity and on it.
But the Constitution, the constitutional vision is one of creating a society that is democratic, secular, state and society. Okay? And I don't know any other constitution in the world that brings in values of religious tolerance, respecting everybody's faith.
I think this is a very important book. I think it is going to be part of the body of books on African Christianity and theology. In actually the levels of what BT, Cato, what, all those luminaries wrote to get us to think deeply and to get us to own Christianity.
On his part, Kigame, a renowned gospel artist and former presidential aspirant, narrated the journey and inspiration behind the book, Essays in African Christianity and Theology, which also has copies in Braille format.
But for this book, I am extremely excited because you get to hear from what is deep inside me. What is deep inside me is not music. What is deep inside me is not even political engagement and involvement. What is deep seated inside me is the quest for truth. And declaring that truth as sincerely as a human being can declare it.
Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Grace Ahati.